God brought Abram outside and said, "Look toward heaven and count the stars, if you are able to count them." Then God said to him, "So shall your descendants be." And he believed the Lord, and the Lord reckoned it to him as righteousness. What did your childhood bedroom look like? Think back to a moment to what you remember about your childhood bedroom. Do you have it? The primary thing that I remember about my childhood bedroom is the ceiling. All across the ceiling were these beautiful glow-in-the-dark stars. There were big stars, small stars, stars that shone really brightly, and stars that were a little softer in their glow. Every night, my sister and I, because we shared a room, fell asleep under the stars. I think that's the reason that I've been so in love with stars for most of my life. I've grown to believe stars are a comfort and a reminder that even in the midst of darkness, there is a soft and glowing light. Stars are a reminder to us of God's blessing in our lives. This passage from Genesis tells of a promise that God makes to Abram. Abram later is renamed Abraham, but at this point in the book of Genesis, he's still Abram. God promises God's blessings to Abram and Abram's people. God's blessings will be as numerous as the stars in the sky. It would be impossible to count every single star in the sky. And that's the whole point. God's goodness and blessing in our lives is truly too impossible to measure or count in any human way. This type of unconditional goodness is to not only contain to Abram and his descendants, but extends to us in this moment in 2025. The verse says, "Look toward heaven and count the stars, if you are able to count them." Then he said to him, "So shall your descendants be." So shall your blessings be, dear friends. The God of the universe has surrounded us with a blanket of stars so that we might know of God's presence in our lives. So the next time you find yourself under a starry night sky, I hope you'll try counting them and see just how unconditional and vast the love of our God is.